Today I'm going to show you a fun and simple project, how to make little rubber stamps using foam core and this little foam sticky. I've got the sticky back sheets. We're going to use scissors, foam core, and we're just going to make some fun little rubber stamps. So there we go. That's what I know. The first step is to decide how big you want it to be, the stamp, and just cut yourself some foam core. You can also use cardboard for this. I've made some on regular old cardboard. You don't have to go buy fancy foam core for this. So there's your base. And then on this, you can draw on this sticky back foam. It's like fun foam at Michael's, and you can draw on it or you can just freehand it. I guess I'll go ahead and draw on it, and I'll probably do some sort of little cellular theme because that's just what I do a lot. I'm gonna keep this here for size reference. Let's see. I'm just gonna make some little kidney bean shapes, maybe some of those, maybe a big open cellular thing like that. I'm doing abstracts because that's easy, but you could easily do little flowers like this or any kind of shape. A silhouette of a Scotty dog, if you happen to like Scotty dogs. I actually thought about making one of those, so that's why I mentioned that. So there, we got some shapes. And now I just cut this stuff out and stick it down. You can probably already tell how this is going to play out, but I'm just going to show you anyway. It's simple, easy stuff. And the things I usually end up printing when I do this sort of thing end up in my collage paper bin. I'm not necessarily trying to create some sort of magical rubber stamp thing that's going to be a piece of art all on its own. Instead, I'm making stamps that I can use to create collage papers that will later get worked into works of art. Now I've got a piece of beveled glass that I'm going to put my paint, and you can use acrylic paint or you can use like speedball ink used for printmaking to do the image rolling and printing stuff. If you don't have a piece of beveled glass, you can use wax paper. Oh, I forgot one step. Let me do this. So this is meant to be like a stamp. So instead of placing the paper on top of it and then using a baren or something to press the paper down, what you can do is make kind of like you can try to make a handle. This is kind of better with duct tape, but we'll just make a little masking tape handle. Now this is how I'm going to stamp it. So, and for my paper, I'm going to use just some old paper out of a book. So, here we go. I've got the ink, actually acrylic paint, not ink. And I don't know what kind of print I'm going to get. We're just going to try it and see. Again, it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. You're just creating papers that you'll use later, tear up and use in collage work. So you're not trying to make a print or something that's going on the wall. Although you could get that ambitious if you wanted to. More power to you. I'm just gonna kind of get that off the edges there so it doesn't end up on my paper. Try to anyway. Okay, so now I've got my little handle. I've got my paper. Let's see what happens. Crossing fingers. Ah, that's kind of cool. And what I'm going to do is print a few of these, and then next week I will take them and we'll get some drawing materials out, and we will, I'll show you how you can take them and draw on them, tear them up, actually create a collage using these papers, incorporating these little rubber stamped papers into your collage work. Okay, there's not much ink left. You can see this is one little squirt and it's kind of done. So I don't think this one's going to be quite as strong as that one because it didn't have as much. Now the other thing, I'm doing it like this so you can pick it up and stamp it around, but you could also, if you prefer, you could roll it over, get a baron, or just your hand or the back of a spoon and do something like this to press it down like that. Let's see what happens. Oh, this one's pretty good. Actually, this one turned out better than the first one. I'm surprised. Okay, we're gonna put some green on this thing.